Yo, assalamu alaikum. Kai late night solo mnyinti ko. Ngal be kontong. Alaj Bora. Nge kontong. Mr. Ture si nge kontong bake. Drama kundango biwo ngal la kola ki. Ngaji la ma fe ngole minde nyularo. Yo ngal be kontong bake. Yunus ibe nyare alla kanguran tulungu diata bake. Yo, kuma sutu nom nyinti dron. Tomorrow is Monday. I believe a lot of people will go for work tomorrow morning. Alama alembe ni osiala kila horomoto. Ngajele safero ketanum kerfatu. Kumandiro be siarin demanding. Bari ngamira mol fanal kanyina la ko nte fana mantra UDP la executive for kono. I'm just a member. Mantra even the diaspora executive fanam kono. I'm just a member, normal member. Any position mantarante bulu. So they're fine, Bora. They are fine. Everybody is fine. Kudol beje na sakona fintita taranke aka koleale puru nga verification or keno. Although alhamdulillah ning alfa dol ka diamule mbe tentula wala bake mbe jaila bar komi nata minna dron pour kana ka diamum fangoye anin kanna moño UDP kol fanal ka ke yamal ka UDP district sono yata bake ngamiram fanalu nyanta o jube la mfangolu tole na political atmosphere pour kantel distract aka easy bakele yo UDP ye timetable le soto calendar le be bulu ila programs kata through calendar le la so no amount of pressure batinan la pour UDP ye la o calendar falling ni be falindiro kela abe kela munedi abe kela central committee lebe o decide la ni tel ya feel ko coming ko nka na nationwide toke in November le but time ba kela in October le, for example ite sila wrong mo kilinte sila rekayo changes keno wo be kela executive la change fonkole o isafo no ko okay this year nte nationwide tokela in November but mbakela in December le, for example. So UDP la timetable le soto Kerfatu is a very credible media house. Mafoko ye min safe mba bayla because ntelbe mantra central committee kono. Central committee la meeting o ni yake ika minul kacaje ku dolbe je buko fintindi media kam follow nsenna alfal tentu bake nge jay wolbe la kato beke kanne pour ka Gambia londi anyanta lola nyami nse tentu wala bake from the party secretary general to the last person in the executive, from the national president to the youth president. Nse nyimolu be tentu bake yaje media houses ika intelligent bakele ila doko mu wolete. We don't say it's a fake news or something like that. Media ika intelligent bakele niyaje ikela headline ol safe nyami, because ni man headline also do miya lonko it will attract people ila newspaper te sanna. Nobody will listen to your ila broadcast. So for a headline ya warandi, so that people could be interested to grab the newspaper wala to go into ila website or ye jube. So min kachata nte mawolonde mawolong bari UDP flag biara issue molu nkanam fangolo distract again. Nkanam fangolo distract de because munom yaje kujamal lebe kering Gambia nyanta kakuolu minulu no kan dan nga fokon telbe diamula central committee wala kuola. We cannot say anything about that. Assalamu alaikum ya boy. Central committee wolbe la do ko ke kan. What we should do ntelu minulu ya lonko mu UDP dingolti andum we believe in UDP la policy. Nyanta UDP la policy nyanta wole wafula na opponent la. We are not talking about here any flag bearer issue. No woman can tell la prerogative. Ni lumina UDP a flag bearer tombong. Wode mbe fintila na flag bearer wafu molma. But at this level, flag bearer issue tije. So alinkana so yen distract. We are on a very good track because demanding ding na enemies will be successful on us. Because what is sort of demanding the maul kungobe senna nyola. Bari ala ni dua jabo aninyi alpha senangol milu yalon ko be UDP ila dualu milu yeke kunu ani UDP la members ol milu yalon ko ite baluring kunu wol dunta nyokanne ye dualu minul ke wala nyim patio muta so alintelu dinnolu dukara alin kana hawji. Let us follow the footstep of nyin alpha. Alingela footstep follow bang ninga okay samim bebe dahala UDP time they got a timetable or a bebulu ila programs ika schedule nyaming, so nothing would make them ko ibe haujila to put the cart before the horse. They would never do that. We have a lot of things ntel nyanta min wafula moluma minulu ya lonko they don't believe in UDP la concept anila governance, because most of the people found they don't know. So nyanta minkela how to encourage those people ngaita ndila ko look altel ka UDP je outside nyami UDP mantara wonya. Thank you bala mbankoto mangi kontomba UDP mantara wonya. So alnganna mind stayed in the bake nga focus. You see fair offense and distract before the election Ntelmania national. And you see, cooking UDP called be fin dolu hanimil manke UDP called. But any attack on other people rek ike portrait like UDP call. Even Joe Kolila appointment with the deputy. We should intelligent limited sale shotolaje. Let us do our homework. How to protect ni carte fayosita UDP bala carte protect nola nyadile, and how to convince people pour ye carte o ta ya fa UDP. Imagine yale kamune ke molla. Walma hadama dingolon. Ika sile mol kono ba fala moleko. Yaje fitina kafolom. Bari ni nyinin ka muntuma lo UDP nene fitino bondi Gambia. Nobody can tell you. Monene ta fole. Andum nkanyi moy mol la bake. You know, I don't like wala nankale ko. Nimi yentelonu Lamin Toure birabe NPP. I used to na ala audio dol bi jenka jabi wala la anay respond to him. But bira tata akoy kane fansum patile lo. I do not want to go against him anymore because saying opposition olom. Ntelom opposition olti. We should work together. Nganyo kangol nganya. Bi Lamin Toure tata kafo minto. Ikoy ka pati kuto milo NDP. O NDP ni akorosi 95% o be munu UDP nkolleti. Yes, siza kundango nge kondombage hari. Ibe mu UDP nkolleti. Bi ntelbe mun ala tentu ba ke ba madi boja birabe bola birabota UDP biabe mim face kam birabota NPP birabota UDP amawo sotoje. So oto ntel nyanta minkela, we don't go against those people. Nyanta minkela wolom nyintiko. Nyebula nye korosi nyela agenda jube ni yatra ko watu bina sotola fon ni be kachala bang ni be kachala le mbadi ngol lo muiti. You understand? So UDP should work on intelligent nyine kala kotaji. Bari purun dammaul. Wati sotota. Wallahi na manken na nyi UDP alfa la duati. Aji am ndaw ya bol, aji am seka wolu, aji sukay na ka wolu. Ba ngan sundin keta wolu. Alaji Modu Sane wolu, ba keme sen jamme wolu. Bam fansu sonko wolu. Na UDP elder solo. Because I would not even mention Ba Usenu. Because ntenga mi itani molonko say UDP haniyatan da maul dunta jola alnga Ba Usenu da bondije pour ka fuka en negotiation ke wala ka mo kumandi ka dia mai. Ba Usenu ye dingol sotole sign minul fanal se okeno. Birin nyindia mo bebe kering. Wallahi mo kane safuno buka fango ku andu nte man na jan kafu ko mbe karle jayla warla mbe karle jayla bar kata ku balle keta pour ka make so ko ke balye diamu ndel dindin damangolu tema andu ke balye la lod la kele why ndel be o ke bal disappoint la alin kana so nge disappoint nimbe sonna kumola with all due respect I wouldn't say ko kerfatu la ala safer la min safe ala ftaka problemo le ke UDP kono no amala problemo ke la UDP kono. These are media houses. Media ikela news bondi jamming nyanta le ngaw understand. Do they have a clue about what they are talking about? Ndelte substantiate nola because the source. Thank you, brother Seri. The source, the author of that news, another source, we don't know. We don't know. But whether UDP is working on a flag bearership, of course, UDP is working on flag bearership with the time. New time or sita. UDP is going to anenebuka mabo. Abe folale. UDP have a lot of things pour ibe min discuss la pour iba jubela no nyadi la how to counter issues because bi niya korosi the hottest issue mimbe Gambian kolbul in terms of election is the documentation. Bi ID card will be dikan adita murtani up till today it's a political party leader kumandila ye nyininka how many Gambians are living in Murtani. They cannot tell you. How many? So, how many Gambians are living in Togo? How many Gambians are living in Gabon? How many Gambians are living in Congo? In fact, it's half of Congo. And Congo is two Congo. We have Brazzaville, we have Kinshasa. So we don't know which Congo are they talking about. So the government is not transparent. We have to put pressure on those people pour make sure que tababon. But yajele Purkantel distract, so that we forget about our homework. We want to go and then dwell into somebody's compound. We don't have to do that. We all concentrate. Let nothing wakanan telula mind deviate kan samba dulato mi yalonko. It's not even our area. We leave those things to the central committee. They are doing fantastic job to make sure that the stability of the party. The stability of the party. We all respect Kerfatu, honestly. And ntema ma baide, ma foko ye mimfo ko tonyande. But what I am trying to say, I want to defend my party. I wouldn't go against Kerfatu. No. Niyatara ko media house dole ya safe. You would have had a different tone from me. But Kerfatu, Mimbe Caring, iAfrica TV, Watson Gambia, these are platforms minuli alonko. They always release credible things. Mafuko ye min safe wole be caring. Barinko alintel kana so yentel distract yen drag to that. Nani ya korosi Kerfatu la safero min yake 1 hour balde comment there. Kaitandiko I mune fam. You see nkale ko ala yaje ala arjana dale ay jannaba da anda ka be nyundula fulol be fandilal ala ma o mari ay mbe tanka jahannaba la bari modol they are in disguise wolmu iblis alti dunya kon ite awa balde ikata ika safero ki jego ka fugo yes because Talib is not a mandinka when nobody is even talking about Talib is the flag bearer, or this is the flag bearer, or this is the flag bearer. So, bari leftan drakla na wole to kotake, so that we come and then talk about that. Yatara nyin mansakunda bala kol keka. While we should put pressure on the government and the oppositions to challenge the government because of this ID card issue mimbekeri. Like Ablai Jabang, I write sort of as a bona fide Gambian and a UDP sympathizer. Ablai a letter safenola I sent to the UDP leadership. I go look, Nimbe Caring, but Ntengamirako Alianta Nyini, they will put consideration to that. Yeah, the UDP is very good in listening to the Gambian people. They are good in listening to Gambian people. And the Alinkana song, people are trying to purkantel distract. Let me tell you people one thing. Yalong nalman Gambia mansakunda understand. Alnenete understand like anymore. This is a government which is not loved by many. They don't love the leadership of many Gambians. They don't love the leadership, even including the civil servant. But do they love the system? Yes. They love the system because there is corruption and there is no accountability. There is corruption, there is no accountability. You will see, Munatina Mobebe Harukang, Sako NPP Nkolo, Purike Samba, Gambia Port Authority, and in GRA. Why? Alal fanyin in Kanyinaba. Ikamune Haru, Purkata GRA, Walla Yeta Gambia Port Authority. It's because of the Noko. There is no transparency. They just want Kataka Gambian Kolu Kenna Kodo Besunya ka ke fangolutati. No, sorry, Seni Davo. I don't think they are weak. Yalong, dunia aka falinne. There is a way of approach to anything. UDP is not a government. UDP is a shadow government. What they could do, Puruka government engage is the only way is UDP will expose. Neo expose Kela. The only step they could take is that coming ko ni ajareta wala, they would say okay, we will bring this issue na samba kiti dula. Which a lot of Gambians say, hey, UDP kiti odron. Ni manta kiti dula. What do you expect them to do? Because they would not go Alngatanga Mansakunda Kelendi. Then Mansakunda will have a ground to ban UDP. So the only way is UDP have to do things through the due processes. And obviously, I wouldn't say for UDP weak on that, but the system in that country, would demand. You see, should Gambian people wait UDP pour ka foko kanyang ID card registration? Okay. Gambians shouldn't wait for UDP. The Gambians are all right to fight pour itel fangol ke la document or defend. Not ndobe to no la political party obulu. Yo bari yalong for the sake of clarity, where is Kerfatu's report? Okay. Kerfatu report means Afeako. The United Democratic Party has officially set the timeline for selecting the next flag bearer. A crucial step is the party is prepared for upcoming nationwide engagement. Reliable sources have confirmed to Kerfatu. Who is this reliable source? Is more malo. Wala nankale ko alkana Kerfatu fana na kumo bay. Bari UDP la flag bearer tombong is going to be in 2026. Wobekela December 2025 kadum 2026 kono normally akake wala nyam. So bari mimbi je wolom nyinti ko. Okay. Ni nintel ko bi ndamol mbe nyo sabala nyina kabirin sign. Our enemies are trying to purkantel concentrate in the Fennekan. These are political strategy. You see, in the Gambia, a lot of people are in the government. They don't like Barrow's administration, but they like Barrow's system of administration because there is corruption and there is no transparency. Most of them want to be corrupt. You see, GRA custom dinner or sign I corruption of 5 million, 10 million, 6 million, 7 million. Yatara wala wo asedoku fango ke fighter pension la ala job ala kodo fango bete ko kodo sinola baraka keneken sen at the prime areas of 5, 6, 7 million dollars or more than that, because kodido mu bunda lebeje they know, because so barinali aje wala tana dunia ni kube caring people alnga hakilol tubake yaje ni watin kono Ahmad Ba fintita talking about certain things ni ya korosi ala kumo nye sense make I sense make sakaya kumo minfo about land issue I sense make but is Ahmed Ba credible pour delnga kumo ta? No, because Ahmed Ba was accused at the TDA area ko I land sol diala friend sol lajan, more especially the Indian people. Ahmed Ba le loda ko kamalo la fonko file o filtale. Government jumale be file o filinde ne file o filita. Korda ye duladi momo la register tale. Why can't they go to a register daming ya make sure ko ya no nyile nyin dula soto nyaade. Let them call them physically ye nyin ngayte nyin dula soto no nyaadi. Barako file o filtale so wo be deri. So laftale Ahmed Ba la moy jang anda ID card kumo fanam fole laftale je la moy bag. So wala na nying government alnga hakilol tu bag because ndel bebe tuba du janne barin ka mol je janne mili alon ko e manke Gambian di barin ka Gambia kay tol le je bulu ni wole ku ke tuba du jang hani muna seke itete Gambian ya bonni no la wolto because tuba bol mili e mutay ba jelal ko Gambian lo whatever I crime or crime hani ata manke Gambian oti bari Gambian document no bra so itel ba categorize la ko as Gambian. So wala tina ntelle fango nyanta jalos la to safeguard our document. To safeguard our document. Okay. Sign alnga Ahmad Lamoy Jamba.
Me to come. I'll meet them there. One, we have to verify the authenticity of some of these ID cards. How they got it. Because the law is very clear. Right now, as we speak, there is a particular country in West South Africa. which is debating a law to ban foreigners owning. Right now, you go to Sierra Leone here. You cannot own land in the urban area as a foreigner. We have been too cheap. We have been giving away this country. For too much we gave away. And we need to put a stop to that. If not, our children, our great-grandchildren will have nowhere to live. They will be enslaved in this country. And it's high time Gambians to wake up to that danger that is looming, that's coming. Taking our land, selling it cheap to these people, only to fence it, to make millions out of it, or use it over us. We have to put a stop to that. It's not a popular statement with some people, but I think we need to send this signal across.
Thank you. Thank you. I think
They take me to court.
Okay. Malum for ntenga ni alia understand ntenga understand nyami alsim makwe. You see Niya Tarako, His Excellency Lawyer Usenu Dabo, Wole Nyimfo, Wallahi be sango jindila na bankoto. Kafoko nga make soko luntangolu nkana na dulalu wa fuima. Ni Lawyer Dabo le Nyimfo. Wallahi ni le famo bita lola. Meeting kenoto iba fola konkonga falele. Lawyer Dabo nal sonta sita ja wala UDP sita jang. Ito sonnalte luntangol aleke fenti nyimbankunka bari ngoy Ahmed Ba moy lafita ntelafta le damil lamoy wolo mala kumo follow dulata ID card kumo fodama akwa ka koleye bulle fango ka dolla ID card fon ka verify ako how do they get it. The ex-director is the Inspector General of Police and he will be they are close to the president. Sidi Toure was the ex-director general of immigration. Nibota Sidi Toure, now Mbuple Beje, director general of immigration. He is referring to BBC's case. Okay, ma understand what BBC's case pamo. Okay, but niyatara ko lawyer dabolo ko, for example, akaminfo, yes, South Africa world they are fighting. Purka make soko ila kenol mini ke di luntangol. And this is something amanke ko nyimu tonyalete amad ba minfo. Honestly, tonyalo mude. Tonyalo bari intelka ko be politicize le. I mean for honestly tonyalo na kenol ala jube Indian jel bar amad ba fango accused ta janne kay kenol di Indianol lale. Ya amad ba kumandi janne National Assembly I camera be kelole fam kelaji. Pour mo kana nyininka. But Ahmed, he bring good ideas, brilliant ideas. Akawole samana, and I imagine kumado fanamfo kaitandiko. In fact, mol minuli alon ko land soul fence, ibe land tax, ibe tax lale. And this supposed to be nyantaka kele because government is losing money. Nyilbe nyantaka kele. But lafta mol remind la munela. Ahmad Baka mune fo jambi mi mantra UDP la 5-point agenda kono. They have said that several times ko mbelan commissioner lon la nyimbankun kanne. Je iko kombonko la kenote la keneti. Kodi kombonko la kenote la keneti. Bari ni tara base wala keno mu la kenole. Ni tara makade banko ka wala keno mu la kenole. Ni tara jara banko ka wala keno mu la kenole. Ni dara fonyi wala keno mu la keno bari ko combo wala keno te la keno. It's like ko combo nkol world they are outcast. Bi ibe kanya pi combo keno leka. Ahmad Ba atema mbo combo bara la nyini nkai kene jele soto combo. Adama Baro amambo combo ala nyini nkai kene jele soto combo. Wala na combo bi how can combo nkol fa hainam bi ifangolu damangolu be dunka nyola kene kuola ifangolu damaya. No, Steve Drama, ita buka police will understand. So ndem fambaran lela kumo jawa. Ita buka kule fam understand because always nimbe program ola. I like you to watch me, no problem, and I would never be harassed on you. But ibuka cool understand. Wala mu problem oti. Ibuka cool understand. yaje ni yaje banko kan foreigners in Gambia, we open our hand for them. Foreigner nata Gambia junale de. Foreigner nata Gambia junale. Andum foreigner le fenjamale soto Gambia. Bari niaje B, like Nitata South Africa, the Gupta family, they are original Indians. Bari kamuneke, ika make sure ko ni man sakunda min nata ye infiltrate. And we ke induce no munala money. For ye tell la influence shot. Wallahi, I support Ahmad Ba I nim for as an individual. Ntenga supporter kanne because tonya hey ntelulunta on hanin nara twa bujan dan bulale benna dan bulale be molla ngo ni tara jamani ni be jamanu la passeport o tala ni lumi ne be certificate o dilele kamune foye e kamune foye ni be jamanu la passeport o tala ni lumi ne tara pour ka certificate o dila kaitan diko sign ite fana mu jaman sign jamano li ete accepte pour yela kaito soto e kamone foye e ka foye loko ni nate bulo dire ko congratulation e ko yet bisu angebogan now sai la fatan kanne bu ka foye ko bulu ite mu jang fana ite fana mu jaw dingol di bulu e ka foye sai la fatan kan aber diese papiere gehört zu die deutsche Board Deutschland e ka foye bot nyin kaito mu jamano le tati kube kuto ni yake jamba busile and for example ndeka wala fo mole altel milliardon ko jaman kaito le bal bulu jaman ni Gambia tema dual citizenship man taraje num wotumo dual citizenship bije after nata bondi so man sign lon nak malon sign limil be jaman passport o takan foy ke alawle ila Gambia passport o tuybulu ye jaman tata bari wotumo eka jaman ta sendi eka Gambia ta sendi le Adama Barrow have to sign a certificate ketela denunciation o ka accept ko ni yala banku di ya sendi le Adama ko savele foreign office faranka kayti do dile kayti do president office le ka o sign so kayti andi ko ya sen bari jamano lu ni nata mu Gambia no ye kube kute ka fele mbe sende la banko le kan do they have right ite man banku soto sai be sambala mun tolo because il tella fanko ko ila Gambia din kayto sendi so pral tel milbe jamana al salo wonyama imanya le sendi la banku kande because sai ite ko itella ko ila banku kayto sendi ini yeta kitiol dawda diate because ibe sen la muntole I found le koy ila banku din kayto ibo sen lal jannin tel ben na banku di ya mbe sutel na banku di ya kono so molu you see how Germans are jealously guiding their nation pare bu kany de Gambianol to Indianol hayne ben tel dulal be sana jumal le ka wa fuima man sakundan kolu and Ahmad Ba himself was accused of doing that Ahmed Ba himself was accused of doing that. So wala yatin until Gambia no lenyantan na ID card ko until lenyanta push la. But nga make sure ko nga press okay by engaging our political parties to support us through the civil society organizations. Gambia be lenyanta nyung ko nyung pressurize la because if a Nigerian did bad thing in London holding Gambian passport ni ya muta ni ba nyininkan ibi Gambiano je dawda they will check you. Because this is the habit of the Gambian people. So until the nyanta na documento in guide not these people because Ahmad Ba he have a lot of friends. Minuri alongo they are non-Gambians because Ahmad Ba tourism le. Let us know that. So Gambians are good in writing policies. Gambiano policy writer ka project policy lombang government policy lombang Gambia no yo safo drone no but implementation to put the thing into practice this is our major problem but until Gambia no we always nkamfango tale ngam fango sorendandi kuwo kula bringing airport fee nata Gambia amandra Gambia ka jumale disturb ka. But I have seen people nte fango nyaay mol je minuli alon ko be palasol to they were directors before ikana ila brother sol pick airport auto ni la brother be nata flight killing na yela brother pick je wolma 1000 euro $1000 sojo but ndenga jo because yeta passport tambulle you know so say ko minuli alon ko Gambian passport be bulu $1000 Gambian passport to mil bulu 1400 and this will go for how many years ajube say na Gambia dingulu dawda mobe be complain na ko la fengol le ka sunya airport fengol be sunya la airport andu nyil ko ye nyinkele for the security bari wadi sunya robe airport so Gambian ol ntel we are so naive al hekatu ntel we tabakele anunga kibir because ngo ntel nanga mbitala SN Brussels in Belgium nimboyol mi bebe ndaje ngo go sai ba mbebe daka nimfuta da banyuna alinka na nyinyu $100,000 sojo mobe ko nye okay bar bire futata yal ne kam ne foñ mos bilay ma man dama yakamte you know bilay njobori ñu ma har ci biti boy ala ñu feyli rek gena you know mbar nga ñu njoo rek ngata you know so ngata ba be kelo la ñaali nga songo gele fo en so jiola ngammi bar nga jo have to pay you know so we have to fonga patriotism karanga nga lonko ntel mbekeno la patriotic ti nyaadi le na bankoka how we will be a patriotic citizens fonga long ntel nyanta kala patriotic ti nyaadi le is very important. It's very, very important. So, bari woman sambananja, me and sambanan just pour kanaka diamu na badi UDP nkole, kaitandiko fendo kanan distract. Let us not go back to that again. Pour kafu kombe o discussion ole sambalana flag biara. Gambia nol be hawjirin. Pour Gambia ni man sakunda mbe ay boje. Niaje bebe bulari UDP la flag biara sip noma. A manke ko ilaftaka UDP nkolle fayño kam bar banko molbe jikri UDP lel oton tel UDP dingol nkana banko dingol discourage nkana Gambia dingol discourage indi they have all right milmantara na pati o kono ye right sotole ka fu al flag bi ara tombo al kari tombong al kana kar keje al kar tombo yaje nin lafita nga open political dialogue soto. We have to forget about aji amundao yabo. Jumala ba folo mantra UDP. Fwede ninte be campaign la ndenya ndala aji amundao yabo yala ngonga o campaign. No. Ni UDP ngo be campaign o kera. Fonde nyanda tala la min konte yala ngonga o campaign. No. Yalla nyanda tala jumala ya. Nte nyanda tala barole ya. Nga fango campaign to vote for UDP. Nyanta tala Ahmad Balea nga te fango campaign to vote for UDP and ala family bay. So we have to be critical thinkers here. Fonga ke critical thinkers oltija. Ni ka fo moleko the undesirable voters. Woman siya Gambia de ibeka fay mole bari agenda le be bulu why they vote for that person. It's not because of wole capable da oil afita wolela. No. Yaje ko beka nyapi at the end abeka nyapi UDP le kam. Abeka laban na nyapi la UDP le kam because munom ite lompati bade and obviously UDP have to get a thick skin for that 4AK. How do you expect go ikaminkentelebe ole kala doila? No. In fact, ibelala doi can to fight UDP. Albania the last time ngaji janne TikTok to Halifa Sallah was talking. Ako bari be diamla ako ibe felle plan fenke safekan after bina fintin lale coalition of form tanyami nad anim fonkola anim muneketa ku jamala kabina ako ibe fintila le yenefo. You see Nimbemu purka UDP le destroy. they prefer baroye tuje because munati ne bukanyilu time minna mobebe sularin coalition la kola imam finta ya senandi bari election iya kanasi pour be molu nyorindila no UDP la nyamin ka molu nyambundila so be fintila ne be naybe kumol fala wala tena niya korosi biring Mamadou Kurantata num ay Africa TV ay min fu Halifa Sallam this is the hard fact bari ndella haji tije atele bije he choose to go there. He choose to go there. Halifa fango lota ako akati fango la vota sol ka fate ko ha ni aje intel de vengere bar manna carte o ditela because ngadi ngadi barol la because ni nga fayite UDP le be gagner la. Yalo Halifa will be full. So sign wol milu ya lonko imantara baro. Imantara NPP. They don't believe in NPP. They don't believe in Barrow's leadership. Bari koy bukiela cartel di UDP la ikawakil kadi barola. We have to dig and then know why. But why? Munatina iko imam believe barola. Imam believe barola leadership la. And we are long there is corruption. Bari koy ti la cartel di la UDP la. And we tell mu doyleti. Bari te cartel di la doy fanana because ni adi doyla. We kala minus leti for baro. A plus for UDP. So bariko sa ibe wakil laita adila doila iba adila barola and we found kafoko baro mantra banko sambakuka. We are ntelmum found la enemy leti. Or do we understand? Anu jama babiye milbe kafoko ha dabo nana tabina julu jolla. Ni dabo nyanta julo jola ngamira nyanta jola ya jamela wo nyanta kila mobe example oleti wo nyanta kila Gambia be example oleti when Dabo stood 95% of Gambians were angry with him on that day including myself bira ko yam futa baro Dabo mal jamme mal ntenate personally momin lota ko they should take the man to the gallows pour kafa ya tocho ye ko be kala ako anata ko yam futal andum ni Gambia la tanya jube Dabo would have been the best choice minyanta sela yaya jameni adama baro not to fix the country yaje Gambia sulata policy level a good leader aina ay wakil I saw reforms solely radical reforms andum abekela a very law abiding leader make sure there will be no human rights abuses but there will be accountability and transparency and the independency of institutions minuli alon pe nyantaka independent no government interference Dabo would be the best person pour kananan ka make sure ka policy land because one Muneatina is a constitutional lawyer. By profession, ate fangu lawyer ati mi ya lonko. He knows the criminal law, he knows the constitutional law. But why most of the opponents, amanke fang? No, sirawani no sisla siraw mbe siri nyami no. Ala ila cool. Sirawani nonde mbe siri nyami no. Yalong Gambia la kube nyami, ha? Dukare. Alimbe ngata singa mira. Alinga juso landi. Alingata true muslahala. Ngata true policy la. Nyimman sakunda mimbiki. Nyante bondi la jele de. Nyanta nge bondi je. Because follow. Nyilman pare Gambianol kamade. Because when we have a justice minister, mimman sila alanya, mi ya lonko, ate fama ya lonko, ndete to nyata manino because nde fama ba kekan. Dauda Jallo is filthy rich today. Ma foko corruption o kede. Because nila corruption o, ñin tate kala no komi ya jame ka modu sabal wol ki central bank kata ka sambana wala tina gambianol mbe nyanta duwala minna wala ñinti ko transparency and accountability e soto banko kan wala na Peter Gomez ñimman sakunda diamlal kata wala ya a felenti bi sainteng na silolu be tinya kan ikoy sila kutol mil dada science en be bay je kan so Peter Gomez nyanta Ibrahima Silla natla la ñininka ale ñin silol dada laftala audit report wala jela Gambia is going through a lot andu ñi election iya ni yaje ñi opposition party yolu ibe binakan ka nyapi lala kanaka kumanewol for UDP ma because ibe alo noko UDP lon party but UDP is the most likely the next government but UDP be okay no la nyaadi alin kanam fangol nenede we have to be realistic mbake no la nyaadi if it is crowd wobe UDP bulle crowd wobe mbulle de if we come to policy wobe UDP bulle ni nata human resources in terms of knowledge and wisdom wobe UDP bulle but problem or la munum na problem or do we know that so intelligent will find out la we look for a solution to that problem rather than kabrin sign nkamin hawji mbafala nyoy lafita pour flag bi ara tombo kabrin sign if indi de ko flag bi ara buka tombo sign ntamange central committee manke executive member it manke executive member what are you doing no lam gona nga do wandro mil mal la fi drong nge make sure rek nge dia mundi so that ye nana because dolbe je e ma understand le yaje ntel ni mo jama ka dia mule de dolbe je follow nke nyini kala do you know lo adabo ndeka jama nyini kala do you know lo adabo ye nga lo ne dabo ikoten ko sai okay it's a discussion never don't be any afu no nta fa malonde you know I spoke with one lawyer nenen lawyer do be diamo akala friend ofana mu lawyer leti bari wo lawyer ni ala friend ako lundo ako ko yaje nyanta tala lawyer dabo ya fenela kaka no kaka ko man duma dem fo kaka ko defa tribalist aga ko no let's go there so ako but we felle fanan faide I do not want to say all those things here aga ko okay ngata you will see fabe wala nyama fate o nyama e fango nyala you can know it this was before 2021 election Nyim Kenuni, he went with prejudiced mind, suspicious mind. Birabe dabo fango kontona, kontondi go a konton nyami fo ekalonko he hate the man just for nothing without even knowing him. So bira konton nyindo fana ya woning agenda mintata nya nyinin kawo agenda la. But the way Dabo handle it and then explain it to him. So another kote ke ka challenge because nyinkai ko you know these old lawyers old version from le bebu but il current issue do le beje mi alon ko nyiya nyinin la Dabo in fact biri tata ikoyo buko le tarabul so bari biri futata dena abiti purani kacha out of respect so ya nyinin ka fena where any kafene wo be taw kan alal because of ñi yemim fo ana mo ñoñi comme wo jutu mulunta loya dabola bugobe laring bar biraya be elaborate hay apareta ago itata biri pareta itata ibitaka ago kennum ka ko tonya Dabo owe him an apology because Atanyanta Dabo apologized because what they told him about this man, this man is one of the man Miyalongo, he is down to earth. That 2021, that man voted for Dabo. And that Ninema left Dabola because he Dabo Tinyayale, Frank. But 2021, he voted for Dabo. And he was a lawyer. So you see, let's talk to people. I understand. Yes, Sister Aizadu. Assalamu alaikum. I understand. Honestly. And Gambia la politico tonya nin tribe ko dunta jele de ala ya long kila ya long. Tribe ko dunta jele. Bari mbe bondi no la nyaadi le. Mbe bondi no la nyaadi. Nde mbadim fulolu. Ndeka nka hanyi ka foli yele. Because tonya nde mbadim fulo dol beje. Wol ye UDP connect just for nothing, absolutely. Just for nothing. Absolutely. Ibuka fem fango explain ye no de. Buna fulo le man loje ko itelbe fula journalist association le londila. Muna ni mandin ko le o keno. Sawo be nagila bankola Gambia. Ni pamo du findina pamo du ko ngo lafdal del mandin ko nga WhatsApp group londi kanana mandin ka journalist group londi wala fature avo wala swanzi davo yavo sawo be nakila bankola ba fala ko yaje ya mirete letam andu ntamanke mandin ko tile everybody knows that I'm not a mandinka bari ngamandinka musudola audio moy. This is very true. Mandingol milka lo alfon la albal o modi ya fofana mo furi mo mbe Sweden na fa fante wala fewo fe ngasi finta be mandingol nenna akaka se kumbalo wol sirif mbalo wol le satisfy wol mil man na fa fon so Gambia they are parasite bari fulolu e kadiamu fulolu minulie wonyama pour wol ya understand ka fuko mandinko lebe mandinko ite ba mandinke fa mandinga fo sile fisiata sidi mana ne tebe bodo satisfy le tela sio kan wala wo kana lo fa ba fa mandinko te nte banke mandinga bar momo lafta o kelantela I will respond to you because nte ba mandinko so wo muso e min fala audio kono wallahi amuso nyin jambaro le mati because ite tarla mol la society kono ye ko be ke foite fam soto e kana lo ka fo be wol nen e na lo ka fo ko be wol nen wala na musonyi e kuma kilimfo musonyi e kuma kilimfo yes bayro musonyi e kuma kilimfo ako ate anen ako anenete sonnala pour andum toñalo ni ya jube yalo jibos wolko ela fonkokel ela fonkol kele sensos ke yol be kala fa bar ngol wolka tala so it's obvious that ko man ngol nyantele ye fanjube ma foko ya ye fanje ko telle anu man ngol bu ko you know Byron, you welcome. But Byron, yellow back at it. Yellow, you live in Bukala Falcal, yellow Samananja.
No, it's not only yellow, but it's a UDP T-shirt.
Okay, welcome, Byron.
Baraka kunu nanyi dendu ko duntara nung kawo, so I was there. There's a Gambian, me alonko, back in the days in New York. But maybe if it is not because of this T-shirt, he might not recognize me.
Okay.
So ako joko UDP T-shirt fa nga sabu ne sude. Nka ko ni UDP T-shirt yina muntala uniform ode so yina kan tala yina. Yeah. Yeah, baraka bake brother Musa. Nature a very important topical to be kachaka.
Thank you.
And it's high time into the UDP supporters well because inside yamun on the Malay.
Yeah.
And inside your advice no na to nyoye walang nalamo nyola ning hakilola. Outside the need after the amula way certain things la boka patience or what I need after ka I encourage play nekang let me understanding kasala la back and forth kasala.
Yeah.
But many people killing kono anu atal lem back them fa killing atal lem ngane
Right.
killing to.
Right.
Sometimes fun la mo nyola. Yes, emotional can carry outlet sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes na ego can hold back. But at the end of the day, if we all look at the bigger picture, we want a UDP Masakunda.
Yeah.
And we jigda ko UDP Masakunda will become a better Gambia and a better Gambia for the Gambians. So I think UDP dingo benjanta kawal to whether you are in the diaspora, for be social media to bang, for be on the ground in the Gambia. Because one thing will be killing Musa. Mention tala men mansongala. I men favor, men favor. Ele mira nyal ti drum.
Okay.
Il left men na wo mu la fun kumal ti drum. Iti aje nyame yaje wala nyama drum. But we must have UDP as a party. Yela constitution also.
Wallahi.
We must have UDP as a party. A processal menke ya falling.
Yeah, falling. Wallahi.
We must have UDP as a party. Ka menke num bilin 1996 ya silo bay. Nyari nañu pointol samana molle be seeding social media molle be seeding diaspora equate laptop mena buy for so weke wala tele aje nyama wala mu ayente kala nyama
Wallahi.
wayatra luwa le beje luwa mel ko patio ka tama wala anu patio la leader fonga wala respect anu alata wala
Wallahi.
and also being the lawyer mutal ko kolenta ka tama wala nyama
Exactly.
bi ninte ka ko left party leader la plaque flag berati obunta left mena na wala fo
Wallahi.
nillo dafa ko party leader la flag berati left mena na wala fo but if we go by Luala Carola, aning particular policy benyame, party leader can declare himself to be a flag bearer.
Yes.
It is for the left party leader like a flag bearer.
Ndaba safera le Medina njale vendra application o sambara adara bekara na campaign manager.
Thank you. Mokote sa safe no ko left kaka flag bearer. Inshallah na foko nte party leader bona flag bearer wolbe insonda moko no. But if we go by law, we go by policy, we go by the constitution of the United Democratic Party, at this point in time, there's no flag bearer for UDP.
Yeah. Thank you.
UDP now they may fine, now they may fine, ni me left arm fine, ni me left arm fine, ni me believe tala fine, ni me believe fala fine. There's no flag bearer for the UDP at this point of time.
Thank you.
Men left law le rise la pulka law, party leader wole ke pulka tension on yung fuis ala atandi ko ala intention o pulka law and ala intention o ala ka apply pulka law ka flag bearer. Wala saba ko if the party chooses me ninkata flag bearer la party UDP la flag bearer mbe ninkanyeta men ni nekala men ni nekala mbe ba ngambe kala tan.
Yeah.
It was a very simple message, a very simple English. You don't need to go to school to understand it. You don't need to be a master's degree holder to understand it. But we still have no problem with anyone kafoko left party leader left a flag bearer. Nobody, we have no problem with anyone yafoko left rohile kele flag bearer wala talib wala yangpa wala momo. But even kafoko point blank party leader is the flag bearer. You are fooling yourself, but you are not fooling people.
Wallahi.
He's not the flag bearer. Flag bearer man tombo follow. Ala intention la wala fo. Ita fana left mena yolo fo.
Yeah.
What alna dia motala alim fanku ya because kanka man fo we will still going back round the circle. We will beat by the boot. Yeah, mo. O master particular why falling. So Mr. Konate, I think we all know that yes, but not all of them know that. Mo be mo londe. Nka dia mu nyoy bali mbune, nka dia mu nyoy dumale, nda malka dia mu nyoyle. Mo be mo londe. Because some people are even saying that party leader dia will make it on that state at flag bearer. No. So let's stop beating by the bush. Let's come back to the drawing board. Let's unite as one UDP, one family. Ayam seka mo suñu yaay, loya Ousainou Darboe mo suñu papa, ñom aji yamuna yabo ñoy suñu auntie. Na lonko we want a UDP government at the end of the day.
Wallahi.
It's high time for us to have a UDP government.
Wallahi.
It's high time to make sure that these elders men sacrifice the party ila fal kana ke kensenti ila butol kana ke kensenti ila batal kana ke kensenti.
Wallahi.
It's high time for us to come back to our senses that go enough is enough. We want a UDP government.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt because UDP la flag bearer tombo takata moment UDP will unite behind that person. But mo kana fo moye ko emanya na kari chusla emanya na kari to mention na kari manya na kalati mo na kana fo ko nyinka mo do to fanka party leader disrespect because do call of
internal dem
mo kana fo ko mo le fal fata nyim party mo le faka fa molie nteni de be America do ni do be Angleterre do ni do be Germany mo le fal fata o bambu bankole mo le fal buto banko ba bi we are the one enjoying that freedom.
Wallahi.
We are the one enjoying that privilege.
Wallahi.
O the UDP toñale molle bouté da UDP molle fala bouté da UDP la molle bal bouté UDP wo mu toñalati but that's a normal thing. That doesn't also mean that ko wol men mam bouté da UDP la wo dungol enta automatic place la soto la UDP wo dungol le nak men na wala be kala wo dungol men disade wala enta kala no lu amo fo nem non soto dulato. We will continue to respect them. Musa B UDP la convention men kana ke e satul
yeah.
Na t-shirt men print juma le t-shirt ñin bala
UDP la beje
na UDP la falling heroes all. That t-shirt is dedicated to our falling heroes of the men father mo te ko me baluri naka mu ne kan out of respect pour que respect que celebrate
pour la legacy fanan kana ñinala yeah
bal wo dol be ko ja men ko wol dimol ñamna alkal ya fonction de UDP ko
wallahi
wo dol be ko ne dingol fo ñamna chairman ya so de UDP ko wo mo dol bi je dingol ñamna executive member ya fonction de UDP ko bale bini famal ni bamal be wulle ma kan ñin kam pour ndiwe place so de UDP man sakunda ko
wallahi ma
kan ñin kam pour ndiwe kam so de UDP parti yo ko
ma kan
ñin kam pour ndiwe place so de UDP parti yo ko ya kan ñin kam pour gambe bo ya kan ñin kam pour gambe bo marar jawo ko nono ya kay kam pour gambe no kana gambe kana fanje bankol ko bankol melon ko so jar mara man sakundale mara lol ki labata nyamen kin sa sañol sifalu li beñol sifalu la dolu o dañu dol ka foko ha to ñale mo mo tande UDP di bal mo le fa fata UDP la yes mo le fal fata UDP la bal UDP mo le fa men fa fata la il fa no ne respect le and be continue ke respect and we always use their name bari ñu dugale franka amata ko itelle fa fara parti ñole fo let me give an example BBB men be chairman yala UDP men be mayor yala UDP and men be national assembly ibe jël le continue ko men 1996 fam kala mo da UDP le foundino
adiamo siara den ka
jumale fam wol ko jumale fam founding members wala jumale bama mu founding members oti bal bi wala man ka dibitol nin mayor nin chairman wolti ye diplomatic passport ol soto ebe sarali soto kangoto ebe alawon soto kangoto ebe padiyemol soto kangoto ye tol soto je buñal soto je molbe sadio dile molbe kol fale bali bin ite musa ni sana jajuno sifa. This is just an example. UDP am nekan tele as a party
jagalo wara fo alfa li la duare kaminke
thank you to ñale UDP la sabu mo jamaay lo UDP sabu mo jamaay lo but at the end of the day ite la nafulo physically mentally socially ite ba ki ka UDP marketé ni misa ko na be diamu kan live safaro de ten mo jama malo UDP bante sana jaaju ya cede ala nafulo man kan UDP ko no
ala katakol na
do bi jaka dinte fa la hanto ha moyen call from Italy sanji saba in a role nimbe gala ke kan akan kola ka fonya malafi mol yalla ko ntele ya dila ba tiketo sa yamol swala
Allahu akbar ndesan
I am called just recently akoti saro lembe wa Afrika ala saka ko do kina na tisaro di mola bala malafa toyfo
ndesan Ndeysaan.
Because dol ka bolu ñina fana na ñi e ka men ka political party wol kono ele parents ele family members ke to ko yala. But at the end of the day, let's just make sure that we come back to our senses. You know, main topic or you know, famu kacha kungote wala mu until UDP ko ya tu nyoye na la mo nyola na lonko at the end of the day. No issue so do bi da man jare mo yake because la no issue ta sabla UDP la ta nya nya e falin. Di amodo man jari mo ya sabe because la safro ta sabla UDP la policy bypass. Wuro di safra do man jari mo ya sabe Facebook wala TikTok wala la do because ta sabla UDP as a party yela policy falling yela constitutional bypass wala la loi fonga ya tinya.
Wallahi.
Nite sara jaji yalon ko na diamo mi bla me yalon ko ata impact mela ngana energy safe diamo to. So this is one of the things ko be breakdown on political because of this flag bearer issue nalon ko nta lafta mena nta lafta kenyame nta lafta mekati wata clay kati damante UDP mo process on yum follow.
Yeah, exactly.
Wala fanda
Due process.
Yeah, so yeah, ketumba modo la jabi la jako, how could he please get that T-star from the Seattle Convention? Kute jombul diba, rebe banku jumala to.
Kute jombul diba, okay, mala be banku jumala bari. Nsafo ano aloka asante call on messenger ala number dinna. Then nsena link.
Yeah, so to make it clear down, UDP T-shirts are available for sale, and then the ASOBs are also available for sales. So nime left the ASOB la borodo wala waxo ni musolo miti wala keol miti. Ibe chapter ni wala mol contact on they will tell you iba so that minto in the Gambia.
Okay.
ASOB bebe so kan Gambia la bari imembe Gambia left ASOB so na dala so la mo kilindro sa so no lo bulu. Ye dala so jode ya sang wala mu Zainab Ganinti.
Zainab Ganin, okay.
But the other point ikas ibe so la dawda ko do be jola diaspora janna follow.
Okay.
Either $45, 45 euros, 45 pounds, or $25 for the wax, 25 euros or 25 pounds for the wax. Abe jola diaspora then yeta pick birikaba mombe birikaba ni me hadi demba contact aba fole ba pick la jumalia birikaba. Ni me yasin jambe of New York contact aba fole ba pick la jumalia. Ni me intel contact in Seattle jamba fole ba pick la dame wala fa wala sister ya sira sawo in New Jersey one behind Trust Bank koma jedoro ila koda beje. But T-Satol will be sort of America Janne. Ni membe sipin jola no pulna T-Sato ki ibe Europe no problem. Ni asang we will ship it to you in Europe. Ni membe Gambia ibe JP jola no apply for Gambia no problem. Ni asang we will link you with JP na JP sort of jana Ibrahima Diba Bejana ni mo koten koten men JP ke from Seattle iba solo no nyame in the Gambia.
Okay.
But nibe America le nientela number ta ye kodo gel na account draw you will get the t-shirt delivered to you. Niye MB Kurbani call you will get the t-shirt delivered to you. Niye Lamin Wajuwara Vancouver niya call LT Vancouver ye call you will get the t-shirt delivered to you. Nibe America jane. You just gel the money to our account. Simple.
Lamin Juara ni LT.
Ah?
You got in Juma LT.
LT Vancouver.
Okay.
Nama lebil ka ban call right?
And you go LT. Yeah,
yeah, well.
Okay.
Yeah, so LT ni Lamin Wajuwara wole be mole Vancouver in Portland area la. So Vancouver is still part of Washington State, but Portland is in Oregon. But it balale. So it's a area la momo left a t-shirt from that end of in the United States. But apart from that, if any state in the United States, if you have my number, well, I young contact number, you just sell the money to my account. Well, I MB command you sell the money to MB's account. Because you will get the t-shirt to you. If you want to pick it from the at the Congress or at the convention in Seattle.
Nimimbe Europe ala fa tisato nyinna in America tisato nyimu jelleti
it's $25.
$25. Okay, so coming kute jombul malebe destination jumale niate be dawda, so it's $25. Coming sana fo nyami is clear. Ni lafta tisato nyinna $25 lomu aning ala shipment wala ala postal cost, then you have to pay that. Let's say maybe ala coastal post finance up to $15, for example. So ni atra ko e ba kila na ete pura na ete, you know, then it's purisalo nyame na sinyo mo no ya mo wala momo fana interest. Okay, Byro, you can go ahead.
Yeah, so left a kuma kilin financial la jang, I think ibe cool follow kan in Banjul at this moment because be understand ko the UDP as a party executive meeting no sort of be banjul.
Ah.
So usually party executive meeting no sort of abaka media kute mo boka alon because it's our internal issue.
Yeah.
But the executive meeting of carrying it was a very long executive meeting. Ibakane for 8 o'clock in the night. Malam for 5 fan kabi bakane for janjantale. But me asabu ko nyin diamo sala damanding. Ebe decision le kacha kanje kul me alan ko fanko amang finalize kul me fanga alan ko fa amang ko pointi. Mo be je me kibaro fintindi banta for kerfati o kibaro fintindi yake headline odi. So number and be member suffering care fatu balaka for UDP as a party have decided pulka timeline o set na flag bi albe tombo na wata menana na tombo nda fana abe tombo na before November isaja mani se nation wa toni tombo joino. So it's a fake news and it's misleading. Yeah, it's a fake news and it's misleading.
Yeah.
And kerfatu ya safe nyamen na media house dol fana jele ya sika ya safe. But according to information on the ground, mole be ye me information on the kerfatula, but amani ye misleading information on the kerfatula. Where sabule fang executive meeting was suspended pour kalon jimale be tel kono mitino be tamaka fa mitino mambang amani se fure ko duma wala ko duma message di journalist la ya ay kubo fa memman so. So this is why Ali Ajel Kamara Bafana be funding Almametal interview kane ofane ko nyim bayle ko kerfatu men sa it's not true and wa manke kudi men discourse wala da kota men na follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So UDP ngol nyam nang start to comment on that because none UDP ngol damay be comment kan kerfatu posto and in the order. Yeah. So na UDP ngol ntele stay away from it because na patiola message o munyi netoko is a misleading statement, it's a fake news. What is the tara comment je? Very simple.
Ndela mol pour can distract is very simple.
Yeah. So yeah, wala mo. But come like a buka by President Barola cabinet meeting no, ikatara jele message ka leak, ikatara jele media ka message bondi fam while meeting of amang. But my important no draw ni kibaro be finda kana misleading kibaro da kibaro de men sorota.
Exactly.
So unfortunately that was the case in this one here. So the message that was given to Kerfat was a misleading statement, it's not true and it's a fake news.
It's a fake news, yeah.
Yeah. So wala mo ja.
Thank you, Byron.
Yeah. Abarakabake, brother Musa. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Okay, Abarakabake. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yo, butung Gambia ko Kalia Muela Seneata. So coming kana song mimben distract la. Alinga wakil drum. Alinga wakil. Coming Byron mimbe fojang. Abe amanke ko niko Musa laftaka ke flag biarati is a disrespect to His Excellency Honorable Usainu Dav. This is internal democracy. But alanga beke nkulu okono to drong. Ndamol kana jusubo nyobulu. Saying ibaje la UDP dimon. Ni sana jaju e kusoto. Wala sana jaju e fensafi. Nde musate comment la. Ando hana safe UDP la kola. Nde sonaka comment ndasiala. How? Andunte konte lafta UDP e gagné. Sana lafta UDP e gagné. So nko because ntenen sana man beng. You know, sana e ku fenge ntete sana la ku siala. Nte sana la ku ndala fenge. No, alen kana woge. Oh, it's very premature of us. Alen kana woge. UDP is killing. But nying kebal je nyomo elede. Ngalon nentel dinul wadol yelo ka kandile. But let us try to tame ourselves. Alinga ning lafta ka ku fango ke dron. Dukare. Alinga mira nying keba la dron. Keba fula put into your head wala sabadron. Ye wala ku obule kungo kono dron. Then you will have ebe fango jindi nola le. Ebe fango jindi nola. So alinga na son kula mi alonko asenda maulu talande. Mbe mu kilinati. Nyo kuntete mol kunto ka foko mbatu rek fo flag ya fo be nyo finkela be nyo falajan ngo birim baro anala mol pareta kuriya dun la UDP kono ngamire nyin sifale ke num brika ngamire lafta nyin sifale ke la num birita ra fonko la num UDP la congress la num in is it mun tola muna kage ajang ndula to ndi fam way hotel o nyinata je tol amange ko mangam yalonde may yalo ka tula tol falinna You know, last I forgot it. Bingamo yalo nga fonkole mi nga saji satole mi pa mori olo ne lam ko na malo muno saji satole pa mori alo saji satole no nga ole mi bi so mbeda mi mudrame ko ndam gol tibi so alinkana sommi yalo ka bindama we UDP we agree and disagree but aketa nyawo nya we love each other ngo UDP ko wallahi alkayu al sakon telu ntelu wala tina nte kawla fu mole wo kutente fartindi la pour ngam fango waralti because one alhamdulillah rabbil alamin mo jama bi niye ñolon ka ñoo kumandi neneni ma ñoje janjambure no man janjambure nde ñala la je tola janjambure wonde janjambure yalo nde fama wona nde fo nganda dindi yabe ko magade ha UDP ntelu sakon telu wo kutente o fartindi la de because bi aketa nyaaw imaje biri nyim fintita mo danda yende kolle yem kolle bar musa mune be kering wala fama yo wakilin nko mbatu nta diamu no la mobe nko mbatu ngana dro nga clarification o keja kaytandi la ko wo ko mantara tamaka journalist la headline o nta fola ko mole ma faide bar wo mantara wo manke ko UDP be wole kekan andu ni akorosi ayeminfo ni haniyata ko UDP ko applications are invited UDP dalta wala UDP nene buka narro yafo ko binga da flag bi arale tombo no ika applicantol paradise thank you ika applicantol invite so bari man tarawo wa toto yaje UDP bela modality so le londikan ndel nyanta kam muneke to counter these people lawfully we are not a proud nation today. The ECOWAS is in our country. We have our gallant soldiers. They could defend any president. Bin tella soldier role. Hani Donald Trump in America is a defend all. Munatin and teltatin telephone ta defend. We have a problem. Penchabi Hall. Okay. Penchabi Hall le found. Penchabi Long. Exactly. Penchabi Hall le found. Thank you very much. Hey, Kanzanya yaje. Yamira odla mangera palaso ni dara semestara. La ngorare. Ita man saji satro long sa pamori ni ngabuno saji satro na te alone. Ila jaman daru je. So wanda mono tiol le karang. Mono tiol karang ne jana kunda bunda do kata. Ini no. Favoru mo agaw min baga ya sa mandual odumo mbega nyun na mono bolo la lo somanda nga jaman daru le wali mono samo la no gambia mandia sai way definitely so nyina be caring alinga make sure ni ID card ko min be caring nga diamu na concern nga wala fon na leader soli alinkana fo kombe nyimfo yalo ni be kumo fola alfae ibuka fo nganyim fo ele ibuka na kumo moy ibuka fo nganyim fo ibuka fo alfae billahi UDP ya ndel nga ku soto ni nga long ndel la patio minke la moya la pati dimul la ko UDP atije. They cannot contact you. Kafuko. Okay, binta sita jananko. Alta ID card phone call vengere. So UDP meeting ko alnga Musa call ngafa. Okay, Musa woli yem mimfo. Mbakela hani ite okela. Pari kana concern be moele. Wallahi anduika actionol kele. Ntelle kamera buka action ke. Wallahi kela actionol kele. Ekela actionol kele de.
so alin ka fo ha be nyim fo kanne ni e manyinke andunga fenke fanana diamo moyno lamin silla Bronx New York abe diamu kanu aka amantara kija farandila abe kumol minul fokan o ko le fintita no UDP la electoral fongo biriko e petition o fenge pour kata court. These are part of those evidences. So akamin fo mo mantara mo kijo farandika mun lamin silla ka ko min ke UDP lamin silla ka bata min ke UDP mun lamin silla be kugelal mi yalon ko will be the downfall of UDP. No, ate okela mantara kija farandola. So mol being alim being a relax doron ntella UDP la ko mu ju process lati andu wallahi nyinke bal alkana mire hadunga talede nyinma hadunga de bari te nyim patio fanan tulaje pour ntel ngatinya hani ite okela de pour ngatanga na patio wafu ite okela de nyim patio lota sartol le kan wo sartolu nyinke balu be wo sartol le no kan andum alintel opposition dammalu ikara alinga nyo bunya nyo horma. We go on. Yes, Mama Kande is an opposition. I'm an opposition. Infinita janne bari man kuma jaw fo Mama Kande made mimbe caring. No refo. Mimbe caring. Bari ntenga folo ngo GDC is a respectful political party. Ntenga na kumo fole ya moele bari mo kilima findi mimbe na ko doubt la because ku kesol le bembulu je nga minul fo. I would never ridicule Mama Kande. Ala choice le ala democratic right law but ninata based on principle nko hande konte bota UDP le bi for NPP la nyana kala option no yeah juman NPP te kala no option because it is based on tala ko party is bad, they are corrupt. O manyana ka fugo mbar mbe UDP ngol le campagne la mbelaam kon del campagne mbelaam kon arre campagne mbe sana jaajle campagne la mbe medina njaare campagne la wala nambi dala NPP. No, it's not about that. Conditions mbe Gambia ninte ko ngawol campagne wol karwa kar maybe wol kaman bodo lul mod bara bodo tanne sare la mole ndebe struggle kay ngawol le campagne, it cannot go. So wo molu alnga diamu wolle nge sambana pour mol ndamol nga nyo moy nga nyo understand Gambia need to falling at this time. Anita falling ulale. So you living kolunkana song fenna mi yalon ka ben distract la. Andu mo kana finti ikoybe kerfatu attack la. It's a source. Yewolef. According to a source. Ndenite role fani andinola de. What we can do is that ko purum fanalangan na explanation of kaitan dilako. Yes, you can have your source. Fine. But it can mean for Wawato Mansi. Who knows? Who knows? So journalists will be like journalists ya do call. Yalo ni PYFC le asafeno nsafuko wolu ipareta na ala drum pour kanda monseigneur. Ni newspaper dol ando alkana surprise as geno sama wala ni dungul kono kaliya standard newspaper ya safi. Albaje la standard newspaper ya safi. So we'll be a kenol. No, apply. I have said that. Yes, as kenoleko I discussed about whether agreement kala le follow bank for agreement man kala. Somebody yalo nal tata meeting ka agenda soto. Nale ne agenda nata. After the agenda, follow ko AOB. So people could bring their ideas. Maybe do be jako, okay. Nyim flag biara diamo siata. sainte juber kala banga open nga fo mole ko nimin sulata ka apply isa apply no from on the 15th of July applications are open to this bari mune wati nan la UDP be was short notice dealer from July 15 July today is on the 13 14 15 so which is very short but ni arako woketa fana niko pour application no lena until this time ni min interest ya apply before this timeline so iaje ko UDP kata tola ikela party nationwide to ikake watol milla so sign comme sign ike foye bar fo sama tambi October November UDP bita nationwide to so after July August konodro UDP ba commence to be raising fund so bawsen be sela Gambia wato wati obekela late October early November so maybe the middle of November or the end of November UDP at our toll nobody knows so alinkana mfangolo distract there is a lot of things alinga mira na National Assembly ibina mulle plan kan na National Assembly members all ni wati kono mo jamale la doko appreciate but father nta wala la amanda wala we have a problem National Assembly fo wolle ma fo baro e janko ni mi yete neng yentel député hol neng ye government do kulal neng de na mari nyanta tala kitio fo gamyan ko lafta wala malaf wala ndel malaf wala bari National Assembly sonta wala le annu jumal le vote ta wala UDP ko dol vote ta wala le isontala inyanta vote la alale nendiro moma nyana sonnal bari inyanta minkela inyanta folelo ko haniko alnga jube ku nendiro nyanta kala nendrol moma nyana mone na Gambia when it comes to our discourse na political discourse lomba na vongo moma nyanka mone so alnga generalize a statement like lawyer Dab iya wonne woda man taraw luwanyi ko no astano luwato le ko ya luwaji ko no lawyer Dab luwanyi ma wo cover so our law is getting discriminative ñille ñanta kelante la ko kunu nga ñusundi ngo moyle ko gala ko iba jubela le ñu war daftar register la nu as an organization e manso yela registration on ñing decline e manso yela registration on ñinna e manso yela registration on ñinna so gala ko this time ya believe ko ni ibe ñu organize la ibe findi la bariya believe ko in police all be class la because first galaman findi follow but they know what the plan is because for police all be son le sign ka permito dila wo number 1 yo andun diaspora fanan diaspora amanke ko ye diaspora la voting ko le murundi fonko iko article 14 ye ole sambanunje bari NPP ko ya reject le kote because munomu imalla fi diaspora e vote NPP andu ni NPP ko jumale NPP e député jumale solo mi ibe kalore ka fuko amanke ko tel we have something against the diaspora bari man demarcation munami tela problem oti demarcation to mun demarcation fay ba fa ko foñi jaarol London na South London be o kala foñi jaarol le mbey non nte botadla nko hani ma fay député tatu presidential ntel sula ta wala le presidential yalo wo man need wala ka fu ko abota la kar because wo mu general le so yem diaspora buladro ya fa mo le ko well under one condition the voters card will deal lambal ala ali vote but ni diaspora kamil lafita voters card la ila place of birth mbe wala kele la voters card o bala presidential de ibe dunia dawda isa fayno bar ni anata député wala anin council ni ñim fonku dol then wo de you can near is no Gambia because wo manyin demarcationol keno folonte o nte keno lalberu follow wo de ni minala no Gambia sina ya fa presidential is no ya fa dawda wo we can understand that one but in Mawoke demarcation they don't want us to vote but the same people if we can kata the other countries other diasporan country ika ID card or diwala so that they could be able to have a voters card. You know, so mbenyanta wole condemn la pour na nationality nga safeguard. Well, Ahmad Ba mbafule ko ila kuma dente nge supporta kanne ko manyan na kanna prime dulal wafu luntangoluma barite Ahmed Ba yalo kumo do bi jaw modo ya fa manyi yaw dako wolon problem mode because Ahmed Ba mo be hal ko is corrupt Ahmed Ba ecological thing imagine saying ko this is a major project UN habitat niko saying ibe housing kala molia ibe makoro sotola dunia bulle ibe nyin contractol bitins be kala nyaadile ibe nyin contractol dila contracto jumal le mbenya ajele say hani nyi mayno contractol bi say ke di NPP la loyalisol le NPP la loyalisol ke di wala so Ahmad Ba this is going to be a great opportunity and Adama Barrow is into Akabe estate business Akabe estate business that Jumale ya lonko for Adama Barrow abita labin konte le kela moli a foko estate wala be bulu o for company le be bulu like sol fresa wol yeta ko ka estate wol lole because tough construction it adila wala it adila because tough te sonna ka kickback wol dila tough te sonna wala so momo ya longo elbe kickback wol so dana bulu ibe nyin contract ko dila wala ya Ahmad Ba itena ecology li man kalanken moto eko sa ko rege ete kana Ministry of Local Government albina bul ali wodi council la yaje Europe ja council le kamara wala na council na National Assembly ya maintain sanya ya katanu janna bilo sambaje pour area council yera autonomy soto bari balantala so we have problems until problem wala na Gambia minyanta Gambia marala anyanta kala loi hormala baleti minyanta sela baro noto wala tina nyili molu minu yalon koy ma understand ko lawyer Dabo would be the best person misi say no nyimo flolu noto honestly nimba wakilta wala but option obije ni molu sotota minulu yalon ko iko okay ndefana laftale kanyini it's a choice now ututante lebu whether we will trust party wala we will trust samba party dingo lo muy beti so comme nata drom pour kanyine clayandi mo kana fu ko be safero kala ka kerfatu ke castigate no itel ikoy sources la shot andal be a moyle sanay minfo mitin be keri ne ko nyim fintita o ko fango keta dalilo to mi ya lonko ay mitino fango trigger kay tandi ko jumale nyi information of you know so alanga hakilol to bake na executive all are working on things minuli ya lonko they are going to be the betterment of the party so alinge la moy drom nyetel bule yela do ko ke ntel fanal la quotas moment nga play ngana quotas play bake yo nabari UDP nkolu manke mu Senegalais le signed tonya because of Sonko bari mimbi je alma understand sonko ni jomay mantara nyola so altel gambian ko lu min mol le ñin ka de ni wonten te ñim folaja but ni yajam be ñim folaja sonko ni jomay man problem soto sonko fintitale ay kumal lefo miliyalon ko they are very valuable sonko haninte mbalo ka fayel e kamera min mantra man sakunda e banen na e banen ako anim president o nyaay ñoje bu ñaan hormo ko ay tan di president ko ye ndelebe mararin banko la ñantale nga banko mara kan with rule of law to nyaka nendiro mantara na ko kono kan alfal ne o mantara je ka na ka tasi platform ro ka wuliya la man sakunda do kulal ka o mantara je akay ko ni eten nen because I keten ne minna dolka because andu womu toñalde ndefan kaw moy janne hani ñin critical minister on ko ka sonko criticize ka taranen e ka xam nga jomay mom defa yaru defa tegi so andu sonko o itani jomay la kay ko e ka fu ko itele kuluta so ntelam fitina bondilate ntelam man kulu bari bu ka kukeje akay ko bari ni eten nen nka jele kaw stop bari ni eten nen e bu ka femfo akay leftale ay stop wala sembo be tele bulu Senegal ye sembo di tele la purite wo stop a bula a stop bang na man stop sembo di tele nga stop ama ay ni nefo ako fana ntede ntita la platform mi yalon ka kanenne aka bulanna wo platform man believe ntela agenda la wo bentel no kan kantinya ko yal kata mun ni je na le min soto jal tele ya soto wala na nal tata je ni entel nen al tele ya ke so sonko ni jomay yo kacale jomay man femfo abotaje ayela ila council ila pastef council members ay aniwole ya kaca yeki jomay man femfo because tika jomay nene min andu jomay bota yalon nyimbe dula beleto yaje Sidi Njay ni Fabakar Tombon Jata wol bente la National Assembly jomay fana hayna milia lon ko ye sonko wol samba prisin biya ka medalo ke wol kamul so obviously ñun timinta it's too painful mabretel mo gamben tele bi ni Sidi Njay benta Johnson do ni atamo fa fa ni meke ko abala kurdo ci kana ndo ko la you know so it's normal but problem tay sonko ni jomay temer ka fuko sonko ay fengere jomay maybe aba bondila la tenda joma fale amra jomay ma bul bahara maralo alo ne ko man sakunda be sonko le bul ate wolonde kat he is the president and sonko o respect ko be diala but sonko is working tirelessly pour jomay succeed so this is different from Gambia la issue and in Senegal la issue alinkana wol ke kilinte fan ka foko ha baro ñine ke bawsen baro ma baro bawsen ma baro fawlo karo mo because bawsen baro e yudi bin gol bonele bar jomay ni ñindu wole ñolon so al nga dua fo kayro si sabat yaaje nafiko ala mantoro wartal de nafiki yam ku sembe ma baleti nafiko is very powerful al nga hakilo to bake ni Senegal destabilize tabi marché bobe dalantel kan Gambia ma ñana dua la ferem fa Senegal e destabilize marché bo lol be dalantel kan an kana han songal ha an kana songal so ala baraka bak ngal tentu ngal jay fo wati do butu gala ning atondi fa coalition for progress alla keno ferenti de ñil bina ñim bilol e be ñim bili me sendi un le sambal nan ka bonde barola draft ke sabara because jama bi je nimil fewo fe mu simple majority de sula tamina ñin justice minister kalanta be sambal na mol so algola nan ko mole ko al nga diam na député ole although na UDP député olu wolute ku jama keno la je because ni fewo fe mu simple majority de NPP ko be na la ya fay equator sontala they don't care what they care is baro lafta ñina la rek itel ka wala ci so ala baraka baki ngal tentu ngal jay fo wati do